Hey guys, it's Lynn Fedeli here. Welcome to my channel where I help you to build a business so that you have more freedom to spend time with doing what you love with the people you love. Now, in this video, I want to share with you about how to make videos for your business because I truly have been able to benefit from the return on investment of investing in video marketing for the last few years. So a few years ago, I decided to really get serious about lead generation and in particularly building my brand out there. And the thing that I knew straight away was that the closest thing to getting people to know me is through videos, because when you go to a networking event, you meet someone in person, you truly feel like you know that person, right? So you feel like you can see how they talk, how they act, and I've been able to generate leads, clients, from meeting people. You know, I remember starting my first business because I was networking and then someone asked me, what business do you do? Blah, blah, blah. And I was talking and they're like, can you help me with that? I'm like, sure. And even though I didn't have a business at the time, they felt like they could trust me. And that was how I got my first clients, because it's just that people do business with people they trust, people that they like. The closest thing to meeting someone in person is through video. So I'm going to share with you the steps that you need to take in order to get yourself more on video so that you could generate leads for your business so that you can achieve that freedom. So firstly, I want to share with you my video journey, and I can share with you the mistakes I've made and the challenges I've made and why it led me into even starting a business now on how to help people get on video. So as far as 10 years ago, when I first got into entrepreneurship, I started making some videos on YouTube because I don't know, I just knew that I needed to get myself out there. And I made a few videos, and that was when my husband found me on YouTube and invited me for a business meeting, and then the rest is history. I became his wife about 8 months after we met. And over the years, I really wanted to do more videos, but I just got carried away with business, with work, and I couldn't get into it because here's the thing. When you're new to video, you kind of don't know what to talk about. You kind of feel awkward in front of the camera. And when you do it, it's just such a hard new habit to do that you just stop doing it, right? So if you do anything in life that is new, when it's hard, you kind of easily give up. So I would find myself starting and stopping over the years many times. So there was one period where I would even hire a videographer and get them to shoot videos for me. The problem I had with them is that they need you to tell them, what are you going to talk about? So I lacked the content, the strategy. So I kind of go, oh, what video should I have? I just knew I wanted to do more videos, but I didn't know how to create the content for that. So I stopped again. And then finally, I decided about 3 years ago, like, I am really gonna do YouTube. I'm gonna get out there and share myself. And so I at least had the commitment and I was consistent. So I decided to create videos. What I did was I started doing vlogs where I just vlog my day, because I also saw that a lot of YouTubers, their family, they just shoot their content around their family. And I thought maybe I could just do it like that. And if people like and trust me as a mom and as a wife, then maybe they'll wanna figure out what business I do and then they become a client. But yeah, I quickly realized that only family and friends would want to watch that kind of content, right? Because it's just me hanging out with my family. And so I was trying to figure out what should I do? But at least because I was committed, I was looking for an answer. So that was when I looked around and I came across Sunny Lenarduzzi's YouTube for Bosses program. And I paid for her Accelerate program, where she even, apart from learning the course, she even handholds you for the first 3 months to get you started on YouTube. I'm glad that I paid that amount of money, because then I also had more skin in the game and I really want to make sure YouTube worked. Let's just say the process hasn't been easy. Even when you learn the course and you try to do it, it was difficult because you got to learn how to keyword research, come up with your titles, deciding what you want to talk about, and it's still you and the camera. And so I've tried everything once again, from having a videographer to using teleprompter, to doing videos. All that was just really difficult. However, I continued on that path, and it's been about, close to 3 years. And I finally really understand YouTube now, in a sense where it's easier for me now to come up with content, topics. I don't need anyone helping me. I can just talk to the camera. And then also consistency has paid off, in the sense I have many leads that find me on YouTube, find my other channel on my Outsourcing Angel channel, and then become a lead and become a client. So now that I've gone through from A to Z, from dark to light, I can really see the power of videos if you can do it right. But I thought to myself, how can anyone be able to do this a lot more shorter and not make the same mistakes and takes forever to figure this out? And so I'm going to share with you in this video how you can do it yourself like me, or you can work with my new business, Dawn Media Productions, where I can really take you through it all. Here's the thing, once you have these videos, the videos work for you forever. Evergreen, right? The thing about YouTube that I love is that it is a search engine. So when someone's searching for a topic, they could find you. Or if someone is searching for a topic but they found another video, your videos could be found as a suggested search. And so you almost have your clones out there. You know, these videos of yours will be out there on YouTube working for you 24/7, so you don't have to be there doing your marketing. Like, imagine if you had, you know, physical brochures and you give it to people. There's only limited time and people you can give and when you walk around. But when you have a video that is virtual online, as you can see, that is where the power is. So let me share with you some tips on how you can get started. Okay, number one tip for me is to get your mindset right. Treat this not as a marketing campaign, but a long-term investment in your brand. It is something that you don't do once and hope to get to this destination and then you stop. It is something that you continue to do to continue to be out there. Imagine YouTube as your platform, as the Oprah show, right? This is your show. And if you keep turning up and sharing with people content, the more people are going to know and love you and continue to want to do business with you. So don't treat this as a quick boosted campaign and hopefully a few videos is going to get you leads, because it ain't. Now, the second mindset I want you to do is really deciding, like understanding the power of it, going, once I build this asset and I keep on doing this, I will get better at doing it. It's going to come easy. People are going to recognize me and people are going to keep coming to me or refer people to me. Then I'm not going to take this lightly and I'm going to be fully committed, right? And so once you're fully committed, when you're like, I'm all in, this is where you're going to be able to see through to the other side. Because if you're just dabbling and let's see, you're going to just do a little bit and you feel like it's a little bit hard and you're like, you give up. Whereas I knew that it was the solution, a long-term solution that it's going to pay off. So hence I stayed committed. So that is my tip one around your mindset. Now, tip number two for me that I would share with you is that when it comes to video, when you're new to video, you might kind of feel it's difficult to actually talk to the camera. So I would suggest getting a friend or someone in your team to interview you. So what you can do is you can have a conversation. So if you know someone physically, yes, they can just talk to you, ask you, but you have a camera shooting at you. And when you get video to edit, you just edit out the person who's interviewing you. So this allows you to be answering questions to the interviewer. So you're very natural and authentic, but you edit it out so that it looks like you're talking to the camera. Now, number one is that you still need to have a really good facilitator or the interviewer, because if someone just sits there asking you questions and just like question one, question two, you're gonna find it feeling difficult because you're kind of try to craft up an answer. You're trying to answer it correctly. Whereas if that person is quite good as an interviewer, think about Oprah, right? She's so good that she just knows how to ask the questions in the moment that the person just answers out and doesn't have to think much. So it really does take a good interview, because I've tried having my own staff before asking questions and I still felt like I was a bit stiff. So just be mindful with that. But of course, if you want help with someone interviewing you properly, then check out my company, Dawn Media Productions. I'm still actually helping the clients facilitate the interview right now, but eventually I'm not going to be doing that anymore. But if you do that, it's me who'll be able to ask you questions and helping you feel like it's a conversation so that your content comes out really good. Now, the next thing is with that video, you really want a great video editor that can help you make the video more engaging with the right captions, B-roll, music. B-rolls is when you put those photos and videos cut in between so that it's storytelling. And you know, if you don't work with the right video editor, you'll see that you'll find yourself spending so much time back and forth with the editor. You know, you should do this, and you have to almost become the creative director. But at my company, I actually try to make it super easy for clients where they don't have to think anything. We just do the whole creative directing and directing the editor to pick out the best bits and edit it in an engaging way. So yeah, definitely number two is try to make it more engaging. If you're going to do videos, you might as well do it well rather than just crap video that people can get bored watching, but it really comes down to the great editing. And with the long form video, you can use it on YouTube. And once again, YouTube is a beast on its own, where it needs a lot of keyword research, titles, etc. And I recommend trying out one of my friends, YouTuberKit.com. So Faye Wu, she's got a YouTuber Kit program where you can learn more about how YouTube work, how the YouTube algorithm work, etc. But once you've got all that, yeah, you really need a team to help you get launched on YouTube and do it consistently. Because if you do it all yourself, you're going to find it so hard trying to be the editor, trying to be everything, right? Now, how to generate leads is really about now cutting little snippets out of your long form video. Because since YouTube is a long-term game, you want to be able to pick some snippets out of that long form video and then promote it on places like LinkedIn. So I like LinkedIn because if you have a B2B business, you have a service business, it's great for it because people are there to do business. When you try to do stuff on Instagram or Facebook, sometimes your family and friends will kind of annoy you just constantly posting promotions or everything about your business. So I find that when it's B2B, LinkedIn is really a great platform. So on LinkedIn, you're able to generate results immediately because you've got all your connections on LinkedIn there, and as you're posting these content, they are the ones that are going to start seeing it. And even if they're not your ideal clients, they will tell people about you, what you do, when someone else mentions that they need that service. So by leveraging LinkedIn, you're able to test your videos immediately and start generating results from your videos. On YouTube, it takes a bit of time to gain traction for YouTube to pick up your videos and kind of start boosting up into the higher rankings. But what I like about this combined strategy is that you've got the long form content by shooting it once, and then you've got the small video snippets that you can share on the other platform. Whereas in the past, when I tried to shoot the video 1 minute, because on LinkedIn, you have to have shorter videos. And in the past, when I tried to shoot short videos, it was really hard to get the point across in 1 minute. Imagine you just having to say something in 1 minute and you're like, and you're not even sure how to start and end it. But if you are just cutting the snippet from the long form video, it just comes across much more engaging and clear, right? Because you're just in the moment sharing your tips. So those are the tips I have in terms of where you promote with like LinkedIn and YouTube. So in the next bit, I'm going to share with you some of the work that we do for our clients at Dawn Media Productions. I really wanted to come up with a service that is super hands-free for clients because I really didn't like the process that I had to go through to learn this whole thing. So at Dawn Media Productions, we do everything from strategy, coming up with your topics and titles, interviewing that person, and then editing, creative directing, cutting it all out into snippets and publishing it, everything from A to Z so that you just get to be the star of the show or the star of your business. Just turn up and talk and you get everything done for you. So let me just show you how it all comes together. So what I really like about working at Dawn Media Production is the service that we offer, especially to business owners that aren't really familiar with doing video content. So as you can see in my video with Frank, one of our customer there, he's not familiar with using videos, but Zoom and having a conversation is the most natural and a way for people to not feel like they're in front of a camera and feeling stiff. So it's really about prioritizing how to get your message across very authentically. And nowadays, especially after the pandemic, people don't care too much about videos having to look like it comes from a studio. It really needs to come across authentic. But with our editing ability and putting the story together with photos, video, B-rolls and music, it will make the video a lot more professional than you just shooting it yourself. However, the whole goal at Dawn Media is really to just make you sound natural and expert in your field so that people will like and trust and buy from you.
People have got a collection of books.
Yes, even the yellow pages or something. Yeah.
Okay, let's do this one by one. We'll see how we proceed. Are we better now?
Okay, let me just check. A lot better from before, but any higher? Even higher, so that like you're getting better. Look, I can start to see your bookcase now, which is good. Yeah, now your head is a little bit cut off on the top. So yeah, that's better. Can you try to turn the light on again, and just because it might brighten your face a bit. The light.
The light's on.
Oh, it is on. Oh, okay. What was it? Oh, you just turned it off.
Hang on.
When I'm talking to you, let's see where you're looking. Okay, you're not looking at me, so that means you should look at the camera lens. Go look at the camera. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes. So you have to remind yourself to actually be looking at the camera. Otherwise,
Okay.
yeah, at the camera. Otherwise,
Right.
you'll be looking up somewhere else. Yeah, and that's about it, really. I'm just gonna press record so it doesn't feel like it's, you know, like,
Recording in
oh no, it's
progress.
getting started or anything. It should just really feel like the conversation, and you know, you got all the answers already anyway, but I know it's all in your head, so that's so yeah, I mean, today, Frank, I just want to ask you, you know, what led you into starting your business? Awesome. Well, I'm so grateful, Frank, and I can't wait to show you the final video product, and then you know, you'll be able to kind of see the quality, and it gives you more confidence as well. So, okay.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Frank. Bye.
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 The reason why we use olive oil is that olive oil is rich in all the ingredients are required to maintain a healthy, hydrated skin. It's full of vitamin A, vitamin E, vitamin K, polyphenols, and importantly, squalene.
Well, thank you so much for watching, guys. Yeah, if you feel like it's just too hard and you want to work with someone else so that they could just do it all and you can just get your videos done, then yeah, of course, feel free to contact us at support@dawnmediaproductions.com. But other than that, if you have any questions about video marketing, just ask me, because I'm happy to give you all the DIY solutions as well, so that you could do it yourself as well. So thank you so much for watching, and if you want more videos to help you grow your business so that you have more freedom to spend time with the people you love, then check out my video here.